Good morning, teachers. A warm welcome to the third support session. Hope you all can hear me. I request all the teachers to click on the audio button, which I have mentioned in the WhatsApp group. So make it green so that you can hear me. So make sure to keep the audio on. So when the audio is on, it should be in green so that you can hear me well. Hope you're all doing good and safe in the COVID situation. So we'll start now. Once again, a warm welcome to all the teachers. So we welcome you to the third support session. So today, for those of you who are new to the support session, so support session is basically, structured in a way that we would be discussing few of the AI topics which are there in the courses you are enrolled into in both the courses, AI course and Build a Voice Assistant course. And now today, in the span of time, we would be, having a refresh of the concepts using quiz. So we have structured quiz questions. It is purely from the course which you are enrolled into, so that you can answer the questions. So it's like a refresh of concepts. There will be 15 questions under each and every question. So there is set of pictures or tip video. So you would be required to observe the video or picture, and 2 to 3 relevant questions to the picture or the video would be asked. So this would be the flow for today. So as we did in the last 2 support session, so we have gone ahead to the next concepts. So there are many chapters in the 2 courses. So we have been covering, a few chapters one by one. So today we'll start with the third set of quiz questions. I'm just starting it. Okay, so as you all can see in the screen, this is how the questions are structured. So you would be seeing a question, and 4 options would be there. So you have to choose one right answer which is relevant to the question. So as you can see, you have 45 seconds to answer each question. So now I have not started the question. So when I start the question, so the timer will start running and you are required to answer within the 45 seconds time. So those who answers fast will get more points. So those answers quickly will get 100. So for those who answer late, the points will get reduced. So I mean, points and timer is just to make yourself engaged and to be involved. So the pure outcome is for you to learn and refresh the AI concepts which are there in the course. So don't worry. The first question is the practice question for you all. So there is no points for this first question. So it's a practice question. So you can go ahead and start answering. I'll start the question number 1 now. So as I said, the timer is running. You can choose one right answer. The question is, which one of the following is an application of AI? So there are 4 options for you below. Okay, great. I can see many have answered that they have chosen the right answer. That's great. The timer is running up, so you can choose one answer quickly. Okay, so the timer is up. So this is how we are going to have today's session. So this was practice question for you all. You're required to answer Now let's see what the right answer is, which is the application of AI. Yes. So as all of you have answered, most of them have answered very right. That's so great, nice of you. So the answer is self-driving car is an application of AI. So yeah, this is the structure and format we are going to have today. Now we will start with the real questions, which is going to have points going forward. Moving to the next question. Okay, so the question says a conversational AI characteristic is, there are three options, is using computer language, natural language, and sign language. Now I'll start the question for you all, and now you can choose one right answer for that. Starting the question now. The timer is running. It is started. You can choose one right answer. We have learned about conversational AI both in our training workshop and in course as well. So you can choose one right answer. Okay, I can see majority of the teachers are choosing the right answer. Good try. Keep trying. The timer is going to run up. Okay, the timer is up. It's time to see what the right answer is. So yeah, a conversational AI characteristic is using a natural language. So a conversation is between us and the AI system. So it will understand our natural language. So it is, the right answer is using natural language. Okay, the next question is the audio question. So, I mean, the video question, there will be a quick video which is going to come up. You can observe the video and start answering.
A lot of us will go straight to customer support for answers. But with a lot of customers requiring assistance, call centers quickly get overwhelmed, leading to horrible waiting times. And as the queue keeps building, frustration increases for both customers and employees. By implementing a virtual agent powered by conversational AI who understands and responds to an infinite number of customer inquiries instantly, you remove that frustration, no matter how long the line gets. And the best part, a virtual agent is not in the business of giving wrong answers. It's smart enough to know when it doesn't know, transferring your customers to the right person when a human touch is required. Boost your customer support with conversational AI and make every customer interaction a
Okay, so you saw a video which was playing about conversational AI. So now the question is, chatbots can be used in customer service. So you would have observed in the video. So you can start answering from the question. So it's a true or false question. You can choose either one, true or false. The answer was there in the video. So have a quick recap of what you saw in the video and you can start answering. Okay, great. So I see 95% have answered the right answer. Nice. The timer is gonna up. Okay, now we'll see what the right answer is. So whether chatbots can be used in customer service or not. Yes, the answer is true. So in the video, an AI agent, chatbot agent was trying to resolve the customer's problem. So yes, chatbots can be used in customer service. Yeah. Now moving on to the next question. So yeah, this is also a question which is relevant to chatbot. The question is, chatbot needs an messaging platform to be deployed on. So it's an yes or no question. You can answer either yes or no. I'm now starting the question for you. That's a very nice try. Though the question is a little bit tricky, I can see almost all the teachers are giving away the right answer. I can see many of you are learning the courses so that you're able to answer. That's really good. Okay, the timer is up now. So it's the time to see what the right answer is. Those of you wondering whether a chatbot needs a messaging platform or not, the answer is here for you. The answer is yes. So a chatbot needs a messaging platform to be deployed. Yes. A platform is needed. So yes is the right answer. Okay, so we'll go on to the next question. So the next question is again a video question for you all. So there will be a video playing and few questions relevant to the video will be asked. So make sure to have the audio on so that you can hear what they are telling in the video.
Through experience.
So moving on to the next question.
When we're born, we know almost
Please
nothing
observe the
and can
video.
do almost nothing for ourselves. But soon, we're learning and becoming more capable every day. But did you know that computers can do the same? Machine learning brings together statistics and computer science to enable computers to learn how to do a given task without being programmed to do so. Just as your brain uses experience to improve at a task, so can computers. Say you need a computer that can tell the difference between a picture of a dog and a picture of a cat. You could begin by feeding it images and telling it, this one's a dog, that one's a cat. A computer programmed to learn will seek statistical patterns within the data that will enable it to recognise a cat or a dog in the future. It might figure out on its own that cats have shorter noses and that dogs come in a larger variety of sizes, and then represent that information numerically, organising it in space. But, crucially, it's the computer, not the programmer, that identifies those patterns and establishes the algorithm by which future data will be sorted. One example of a simple yet highly effective algorithm is to find the optimal line separating cats from dogs. When the computer sees a new picture, it checks which side of the line it falls on and then says either cat or dog. But of course there can be mistakes. The more data the computer receives, the more finely tuned its algorithm becomes, and the more accurate it can be in its predictions. Machine learning is already widely applied. It's the technology behind facial recognition, text and speech recognition, spam filters on your inbox, online shopping or viewing recommendations, credit card fraud detection, and so much more. At the University of Oxford, machine learning researchers are combining statistics and computer science to build algorithms that can solve more complex problems more efficiently, using less computing power. From medical diagnoses to social media, the potential of machine learning to transform our world is truly mind-blowing.
Okay, so we had a nice, definition of what machine learning is all about. So you have a question now. So what is machine learning? So we have also learned the definitions in the courses as well. So have a quick recollect and you can now start answering. So there are options for you. I'll start the question so that you can now choose what the right answer is. There are 3 definitions given, and the 4th one is all the above. So you can, if 3 definitions are right, then you can choose all the above as well. So the question is a little bit tricky. So you can wisely choose the options. That's a nice try from the teachers. So I can see nice answers. Okay, the time is up. So we'll see what the right answer is. Yes, it's all the above. So machine learning is the science of getting computers to act without explicitly being programmed. And machine learning also learns from experience, and it also is the process of finding solutions from examples. So we have learned all these 3 as definitions in the courses. So all these 3 are machine learning. So the right answer is all the above. It's a good try from all of you. Yes. We'll move to the next question, which is also relevant to the video. Okay, so there was few concepts which were discussed in the video as well. So this question is also from the video. So the question is, the more dash the computer receives, the more accurate the machine learning algorithm will be in its predictions. So there are 3 options for you. You can choose one right answer. So this was discussed in the video which we saw right now. So you can choose one right answer. Okay, more than half have answered right. Yes. So we'll see what the right answer is now. Yes, the right answer is data. So, I mean, if you give more data, the computer algorithm, will learn accurate, and the algorithm will become accurate in its prediction. So, it always depends on the number of data we give. So, let's say, as we saw in the picture, and also we saw in the workshop. So, in the dog versus cat problem, the more number of pictures of dogs and the cat we give, the more efficient and accurate the algorithm becomes. So if you only give 10 pictures, the algorithm wouldn't be accurate. So the more data here can be pictures, videos, or any format. So yeah, the data is the right answer. We'll move to the next question now. So yeah, this question, so you have to type the answer. So this is a full form question. So what does CB stands for? So when I start the question, you have to type the answer. There are no options for this question. So make sure to type the right answers. I'm starting the question for you now. Okay, I can see many right answers. Okay, so as some of you have given, the right answer is computer vision. So we have learnt about computer vision as one of the chapters in the course and in the workshop as well. So the full form for CV is computer vision. Now we'll move on to the next question. So next question is again a video question for you. So there will be a video played and a concept will be discussed and questions relevant to the video will be asked. So make sure to have the audio turned on so that you can listen to the video.
Term possible. It takes inputs through its sensors. It impacts the world through actuators. And of course, it comes in different shapes. So it could be a human shape, or it could be the shape of a car, or it could be the shape of a toy. Some of the shapes we saw in the previous few slides. So we are looking at robot having a human form and having a body for doing computation, sensing, actuation, communication, and all of this controlled by a brain, which in, of course, robot's parlance is essentially a set of algorithms or set of software. They basically, the robots think about the inputs which are received, the task that they need to do, and issue commands to their motors to move in the world. So we are looking again at the definition that a robot is a programmable mechanical device that takes input from the world through sensors and impacts the world through actuators.
Okay, so yeah, so we saw about robots here. So this question is from the video which you saw now. So robots can be in different forms. So it's a true or false question. I'll start the question and you can choose one right answer. You can either choose one answer. So this was discussed in the video. Wow, that's really tremendous. So everybody have answered. The time is not even over. So that's really great. So it's like 100% right. So all the participants have answered right. So that's really good, teacher. So in a quick time, you've answered well. Yeah, the question was pretty easy as well. Yes, the time is up. We'll see the right answer. So, I mean, everybody knows because everyone have answered right for this question. And the right answer is true. It can be in different forms. So, as discussed, it can be in humanoid form. It can be a self-driving car. It can be a drone, or it can be hexapod or robot with only actuators. So it can be in any shapes and any forms. So true is the right answer. Now it's time to see the leaderboard because we have crossed halfway through the quiz and left is pending. So we'll quickly see the leaderboard. Okay, that's great. So Mahima ma'am, congrats. So Lisa and Sariputra Salve sir, congratulations. So rest all others, it's moving. Yeah. Sangeeta ma'am, Rashmi ma'am, Pranav sir, Sudhakar Sai, Sashikant sir, Surendra sir, Rekha ma'am, Reshma ma'am, Subhashini ma'am, Manisha ma'am. That's really great of all of you. Good try, Siddharaju sir, Gladstone sir. That's very nice. So yeah, we have seen the ranking.
Robot
So teachers, you don't have to
essentially
worry.
programmable.
So we have still more questions left, so that the quiz is complete. We'll move to the next question now. Yeah. So yeah, for those of you who answer well. So this question is also from the video which we saw. So you can choose one right answer for this question. So the question is, robots take inputs through dash. So there is one answer which is right here in the option. So you can choose one right answer. I'll start the question for you. Okay, I can see the teachers are very confident in robotics concept, because I can see the answer quickly rising up and towards the right answer. So well tried, well tried. Others, you can just think for few seconds and you can choose the right answer. It was discussed in the video. So these are like a definitions and the concepts which you have to remember in terms of robotics. Yes. The timer is up. It's the time to see what the right answer is. Yes, the right answer is sensors. So the robot take inputs through sensors. So sensor which is present, it senses the parameter which is required. So let's say I need to know the temperature of the room. So I'll use the temperature sensor. Let's say the robot does it. So the robot uses a temperature sensors to do that. So it takes inputs. So inputs here are these. So it takes inputs through sensors. So sensor is the right answer. We'll move to the next question. So we are done with the questions on AI for classes. The next coming is Alexa based question. So we have set of questions, 6 questions which are relevant to the Alexa concept, which would be coming. So yeah, the question one from the Alexa concept is, what can be done using Alexa? So you have 4 options. So you can detect objects, build voice experience or skills, can perform tasks offline, actuation. So you have 4 options. The only one answer is right. So you have to choose one right option from the below. So I'm starting the question. So it's the answer. The question is very easy. So you can think through for a minute and you can answer. I'll start the question for you. You can choose the answers now. Okay. There are no wrong answer for this question. Again, yeah. So I think you have all done the hat tricks by not answering a wrong question continuously for 3 questions. That's really great. So I can see only right answers as of now. So the question is easy. You can think and choose one right answer. Okay, the time is up. So we'll see what the right answer is. So it's so obvious and everybody knows the answer. So that's why you have given all right answers. Yes, so it builds voice experience or skills. So all of you have built your own skills as well in the workshop. So it builds voice experience or skills. So this is done using Alexa. We'll move to the next question from Alexa. Yes. So the next question is, Dash are similar to apps in mobile. It can be accessed in Skill Store. So you have one picture which is relevant to the question. So you can observe the picture well and you can choose one right answer. So the options are skills, guide, applications, design. So you can choose one right answer. I'll start the question for you all. So you can observe what's given in the picture. Don't get tricked by the options given. There is only one right answer. So you can, the answer is there in the picture as such. So you can observe from the picture well. Yeah, I can see more than 80% of the teachers have answered right. That's great. Yes, the timer is up. We'll see what the right answer is now. Yes, the right answer is skill. So as you all see in the picture, so there are different skills which are available in the skill store. Yes, so skills are similar to apps, so it can be accessed in skill store. So you all created your own skills. So this is accessed in the skill store as well. So the rest three of the options, it's wrong. So skills is the right answer. So yeah. Now we'll quickly check, who's leading the leaderboard again. So because we had 3 continuous questions which have been answered correctly by most of them. So it is a bit curious for us to see the right answers. Yes, again Mahima ma'am stands top. Congratulations. Rashmi ma'am, congratulations to you. So you have been, I don't remember, you have been in 4th or 5th place and you have moved to 3rd. So it's really a good try, Rashmi ma'am. And after Rashmi ma'am, there comes, it's scrolling. We'll see Sangeeta ma'am, Sariputra sir. That's great. So yeah, so there is a good a push. So people who are there in the below position has moved to the top. That's right. Sashikant sir, Sudhakar sir, Pranav sir. That's really good. So yes, this is the good spirit you have. So in quickly 3 to 4 questions, you have moved positions. So Siddharaju sir, Sai Kumar, Rekha ma'am, Dini, Prashant. We'll see who else is there here now. So yeah, till 12th position it is there. It moves quickly. And Gladstone sir, Manisha ma'am, Kirtana ma'am. Yeah, that's great. It's a very good try. So I can see the positions as moved. So this is just for for the sake of enthusiasm, the involvement you show. So yeah, that's fine. We have still few more questions left. So we have, I think, 4 more questions left. So yeah, still there are position for the people to change, places. So now let's see who comes first, even after 15 questions are done. So yeah, I'll stop the leaderboard now. Yes. So we just saw the 11th question. So when we saw the right answer was skills. As you can see the picture, these are the skills available in the skill store. So yes, we'll move to the next question in the series, which is also relevant to Alexa. Okay. So I'll read the question for you since it's a bit lengthy, and I'll explain what the question is all about. So we created a skill called My AI Quiz. So, let's say we created a quiz skill and we named it as My AI Quiz. So how do you make Alexa play the skill we created? Okay, so this is the question. So the name of your skill is My AI Quiz. So how do you tell Alexa to play the skill you created? So this is the question. So what do you say to Alexa basically? So there are 4 options. A, quiz. B, Alexa, open my AI quiz. C, Alexa. D, Alexa quiz. So which is the right format which you have to say to Alexa in order to make the skill play? So this is the question. I'll start the question for you so that you can choose one right answer. Okay, so yes, sir. That's great. So more than 93% of the teachers, they have answered right. It's a very good try. So again, I see that you're so confident in all the Alexa concepts as well. That's really great. Okay, the timer is up. So for this question also, most of them, I know, yeah, like 95% have answered right. So that's really a good try. So now we'll see what the right answer is. Yes, option B is the right answer. So Alexa, open my AI quiz. So everything has to be said properly. So Alexa has the wake word, open, and my AI quiz. So my AI quiz is the name of the skill we created. So this format is the right format to make Alexa to play our skill. So option B is the right answer. So it's a very good try from all the teachers. Now we'll go to the next question. So yeah, as you all can see, the next question is an user spoken request which is set to Alexa is. So there are 3 options. So the question is a little bit tricky and difficult, but you have a tip picture, so you can observe from the picture. So this is obviously there in the course. So I've taken this question from the course. So a user spoken request which is set to Alexa is slot value, utterance, and wake word. So please do observe the picture and you can start answering now. though the question is a little bit tricky, the picture has the right answer. So observe from the picture and you can start choosing the answer. Well, that's great. 50% of the teachers are answering right. That's really good. I can see that you're all going through the courses. That's really appreciated, teachers. Okay, the time is up. So those of you wondering what the right answer is, so the right answer is here for you. Yes, utterance is the right answer. So utterance is what, so this is like a technical word which we use in Alexa concepts. So we users or we, so if we speak or request something to Alexa, then we call it as utterance. So as you all can see in this picture, so yeah, Alexa, tell, plan my trip, I need a vacation. So yeah, here Alexa is the wake word. So tell is the launch word. Plan my trip is the name of the skill. So this is the invocation name. So this is what the user is asking something. So I need a vacation. So the user basically needs a vacation. So, and it is asking Alexa for it. So here, this is the request and utterance. So again, in the example 2, I'd like to take a trip next Friday. So again, I'd like to take a trip here is again the user is telling to Alexa. So we are saying to Alexa here as a request. So these two are utterances. So utterance is the right answer for you all. Okay, so these are like in-depth concepts which are there discussed in the course. So next two questions are also the concepts which were discussed in the course. Now we'll move to the next question. This is the last before question. So what is VUI? So what is the full form for VUI? So there are 4 options: visual user interface, watchful user interface, viable user interface, and voice user interface. So there are 4 options here. I'll start the question for you and you can choose one right answer. Okay, so though the term is very new, 65% of the teachers are answering right. You can think through. So this concept is relevant to Alexa. So you can think through for a minute and choose the right answer. Okay, the timer is up. Now we'll see what the right answer is. Yes, the right answer is voice user interface. So the full form for VUI is voice user interface. So since we talk with Alexa, the right answer is voice user interface, not virtual user interface. So some of you have answered option B. Option D is the right answer since it's voice user interface. Okay, so we have come to the end of our quiz. So we have only one question left. So yeah, we have quickly completed 15 questions. So in short span of time. We'll move to the last question in the quiz series. 15th question for you all here. So the question is, dash is important to create a voice user interface for your skill. So though the question is a little bit tricky, I've given the picture for you all, so you can observe from the picture. You can read through what is given in the picture basically, and you can answer the question. There are 4 options to it: voice design, instruction, template, blueprints. So dash is important to create a voice user interface for your skill. I'll start the question for you all, and now you can start answering. The timer is running. You can choose one right answer. Please do observe from the pictures. You have the answer right there. Okay, majority of them have answered right. The timer is up as well. So we'll see what the right answer is. Yes. So voice design is the right answer. So we have discussed about utterance, slots, everything. So we just we were telling, right, Alexa's the wake word, launch word, invocation name, and everything. So those are basically the voice design, and it is really important to create a voice user interface for your skill. So as the picture says, to create a voice user interface for your skill, you need to understand the key voice design concepts. So the first line has to answer right away. So voice design is the right answer for you all. Yes. So we have successfully come to the end of the quiz segment. So we have completed 15 questions here. So as we have come to the end, it's time for us to see the leaderboard. Okay, that is very well tried. Congratulations, Mahima ma'am. So you have been the been standing first, like from the beginning. A very congratulations. Sariputra Salve sir, a great congratulations. So last time when we saw, you were in the 4th position, but now you have moved to 2nd. So that's a very good try. So we can see that teachers are actually going through the courses, and they are able to answer questions rightly. So congratulations, Mahima ma'am, Sariputra Salve sir. We'll see who comes 4th. So Sashikant sir, congratulations, you have come 4th. Rashmi ma'am, congratulations, you have come 5th. So again, positions and rankings are just for the involvement purpose and excitement. But yeah, so this shows that you're all going through the courses as well. So that is really great. So congratulations again to all the teachers. There are, it's just scrolling. There are Surendra sir, Sudhakar sir, Sangeeta ma'am, Pranav, Sai Kumar, Phil, Rekha ma'am, Siddharaju sir, Dini sir, Manisha ma'am, Gladstone sir, Santosh Raju sir, Reshma ma'am, Rekha ma'am, yeah, everybody. So whoever participated, all of you, a great congratulations. So everybody gave a good try, and interesting part in this quiz was in the during the robotic question and the first Alexa question, So almost everybody answered it right. So that was 3 continuous questions wherein all the participants gave right answer. So it's like a hat trick from all the teachers. So congratulations to all of you. Now we have come to the end of quiz segment. So we'll move to the next segment. So there are like 2 more segments left in the session as well. Yes. Hello, teachers. So I hope all of you can again hear me as well. So yeah, a great congratulations for you all for participating in the quiz questions. That was a great participation. Now we have come to social wall. So for those of you who are wondering what social wall is, so I'll give you a quick overview of this. So social wall is basically like a forum wherein you can share your thoughts. So maybe you can share your feedback, or if at all some would have completed the course or some will be halfway through the course. So you can share your course completion rate, or you can post any of the doubts as well. So and one important point, teachers, since you're all teachers, you would be teaching some AI concepts to your students as well. So you can post the pictures of your experience of teaching AI to the students as well. So please feel free to share your thoughts here. So this is like an open forum. This is purely for you to share the thoughts and experience you had so far with us, and your teaching experience of AI to your students as well. So we'd like to see few of the posts. So there are 2 options. So you can select a picture from your mobile gallery or from your laptop, I mean whichever device you're using it to. So you can select a picture, type something, and you can post, or you can also type any feedback or your experience. So we recommend to share a picture along with a message. So now it's the time. So I've started the social wall. Teachers, please start posting the feedbacks, or your if at all you have any doubts, or any of the projects you have done in the course as well. So let's say you would have done few projects from the course or during the training or workshop. You can share pictures of that as well. You can share the feedback in your regional languages as well, be it Hindi, Kannada, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, English, anything. So you're open to post messages in any language, and you can also post any pictures. Well, that's really great. I can see the first message come from Rekha ma'am. So she says very interesting. And Rashmi ma'am says interesting and quite new learning type to teachers. User friendly, nice it is. So thank you, Rekha ma'am. Thank you, Rashmi ma'am. Teachers, you can also post the pictures of your projects, or pictures of you teaching to your students as well. Okay, I'm starting to get messages. So Sashikant sir says very useful and informative session. Thank you, sir. And Manisha ma'am says the game is very interesting with the knowledge benefits. Although it's like a game, but it helps in increasing the skills about using Alexa. Yes, thank you so much, Manisha ma'am. Our main motive was to make you, refresh all the AI concepts you have learned so far in the support session. So that was the main thing. Okay, Mahi ma'am says in the course, some contents are not, so I couldn't complete my course fully. Yes, Mahima ma'am, we'll give you the support for doing so. So you can post the thing which you are feeling in the WhatsApp group. So please feel free to do that so that we'll support you going forward. Okay. So Sariputra Salve sir has posted a message. So follow-up sessions are very helpful in evaluating the knowledge acquired during the session. We are waiting for the AI to start in our regional language Marathi. Yes, sure, Sariputra Salve sir. We are taken that point. Yes, thank you so much. And Sai Kumar sir says the training was very good. Thanks for organizing such in a creative mode. Yes, thank you so much, Sai Kumar sir. Hope you had a great session too. Thank you. Teachers, please feel free to post the message. So you can post any pictures of your projects or any of the course completion thing rate or any of the screenshots which you have done or any of your teaching screenshots of your students. So yes, since it's been a long time from training, we'd like to see few interesting pictures from your side on AI. Okay, Rashmi ma'am again says, due to lockdown, good utilization of time and to build skills with Alexa. Yes, we are happy that you're able to utilize our time, right, Rashmi ma'am? And Surendra sir says this session keeps us motivated and useful for self-analysis. That's really good, Surendra sir. So yes, thank you, teachers. So yeah, I mean for those who have posted messages, thank you. Others, we would like to hear feedback or things from other teachers as well. Actually, from all of you. So I can see many participants. So let me just have a quick check on how many people are there right now. Okay, so I can see around 29 people. So others, please do share your thoughts. So yeah, we'd like to see good pictures of your projects or of your students, whom you have been teaching AI to. Okay, Siddharaju sir says the session is very useful to upgrade our knowledge to deliver the session with the children. Oh, that is really great. Yeah, this was the real feedback. Thank you, Siddharaju sir. So yeah, this was really to make you enabled to teach AI to your students. Okay, Sai Kumar sir has shared the training pic of their of his school children. That is really good. We can see real enthusiasm in the class girls. So nice pick, Sai Kumar sir. Thank you so much. Okay, Manisha ma'am again says, what is more good is that while playing, we are increasing our knowledge. So yeah, so this was, purely to make you be involved at the same time to enhance your AI knowledge as well, ma'am. So thanks that, you have imparted good knowledge. Thank you. Vinny, okay. So they've, has shared an interesting picture. So we can see some handful of students who are working on their computers. Yes. So I mean, Dini says that's the training picture. That's nice. Yeah, I can see the real enthusiasm which is coming up now from all of you. So yeah, we're so thankful, and it's our pleasure that we are enjoying all the sessions we conduct. That's nice. So Subhashini Mama says the training is useful and excellent. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to attend the training. So we are, honored as well, ma'am. Thank you. So few says, okay. So it says artificial intelligence and machine learning skills and my students. So yes, that's a good picture again. We are so happy that you are able to, take this knowledge again back to your students as well. That was a really great effort from your side as well. So we would like to appreciate, your efforts which are put in. Okay, so I mean, if at all, if any of you wants to, share anything, yeah, okay. Surinder sir says students from government schools have great opportunity to learn concepts like AI. Yes, sir. So yeah, our main, motto is to, make knowledge available for all students. So irrespective of the, place they are into, be it in any school or any level, we want the knowledge to be brought to them as well. Okay, so one says some contents are not displayed in the course. So yeah, basically what happens is the course, each and every chapter will be opened with some time gap. So maybe from weeks time, the next chapter will be opening up. So yeah, it means that you have completed quickly. We request the teachers to patiently wait for the next chapter to be opened up. Yes. Okay, Surinder sir says we have become like students during this game, taking assessment and curiosity for leaderboard. That's nice. That's nice, sir. Okay, Dini has shared another picture of individual Google accounts opened with students. Students are interested to learn AI and machine learning. That's really great. Your enthusiasm is much appreciated. So I can see a group of children sitting and learning and creating the accounts with the tabs and mobile phones. Wow, Rekha Mama shared, one more interesting picture of the group of children sitting and learning using their laptops and computers. That's great. Okay, so thank you so much, teachers, for your great enthusiasm and effort which you have shown. And it's good that you're all sharing the thoughts which you have towards. And I can see very good pictures of your students as well. So that's really a great effort from your side in teaching your students as well. So yes, so that was a nice feedback and thought which we've heard. We are about to close the social wall. We'll those of you want to post any pictures or something, you can quickly do it. We'll once you're done, we'll move to the next segment. That is the last segment we have. Okay, Mahima ma'am says, they got their tablets. So she says, thank you, team. That's very nice. So that would help you with the picture she has shared. That would help them and their students in, learning AI. That's a good initiative. So I can see how many teachers are starting to post now. That's nice. For those of you who wants to post anything, you can quickly do that. So in a short time, we'll go to the next segment. Okay. So yes. So I think all the other teachers are done. So I mean, some says very interesting and informative sessions as well. Yes. The name is bit anonymous. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, teachers. So that was good enthusiasm from your side. Thank you for sharing all your thoughts. So that was a real participation and engagement. Thank you. Now we'll move to the last segment of our session. So this has 2 to 3 couple of questions. So just like yes or no type. This is to purely collect the feedback from you. So we'll start with the poll right now. So you can start answering. Did you like using Game Central? I mean, is this tool very much interesting? Well, it's like a 100% voting. So I think this is the highest vote. Game Central. It's getting more votes. That's nice. Okay. Great. Would you like to attend more such sessions? Well, that's really great. Not even a single teacher says no. I mean, though they are held up with many works and activities, they want to attend continuous sessions. That is really great. You've always been a great audience, right from, collectively we have all the batch of teachers. So some of you are from different batches. So we have conducted many batches. So, every batch was unique and we had a very good experience. So I can see the collective enthusiasm here. So that's good. So did you try any projects from the courses? So we have basically many assignments which are there in the course. For each and every chapter, be it Alexa or machine learning, computer vision, we have few projects there. It's also nice. Okay, so compared to the last session, so some of the participants, they said they didn't try the projects, but this time since you had 7 to 10 days time, so I think you were all able to try at least few of the projects. So given the time, I can see good participation in terms of going through the course as well. That is nice. So yeah, that is last time even for the do you want the support session, some said because of the time frame no, but this time it's a pure yes. And it's really surprising that all of you have tried at least one project from the courses. So we asked this question basically because there are many projects, because you have started teaching to your students. I can see some of you shared the pictures of your students as well, right? So it is good for you to do the projects hands-on. So if you do, it is going to be very helpful for you, and you can take that to your students as well. So that is like great effort for trying the projects from your side. We would like to encourage all the teachers to complete the course as well soon, because there are like 2 and 1 is like how to teach AI is a help supplement course for all of you teachers. So please spend some time, and if you could complete the course as soon as possible, that would be really helpful for you to teach to your students as well. And yeah, I can see already the teachers are doing it, because compared to last session, this session, everybody has tried at least one. So that's really great. Hoping to see many such in the coming sessions as well. So that's great. We'll go to the last question. So you can type in your final feedback because we have come to the final part of today's support session. So this is the last question and the last segment today. You can quickly type in something of what you feel. Nice, very effective. Like to have more sessions. Very interesting and useful. This is very useful for my learning. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you, everybody. It's always good to see this live feedback. So yeah, it was very good. Yes. So again, teachers, we'd like to, I'd like to highlight something. The main aim is for you. I mean, we are conducting this continuous support session for you to help to complete the course, basically. So please do spend some time, and we would appreciate if you could complete the courses, which is again is going to be helpful for you as well. So please feel free to share any doubts if you have, or you can post anything in the WhatsApp group as well. We are always there to help you. So yeah. Okay. Yes. So yeah, I'm really overwhelmed basically, by the feedback which you all give. So I mean, me on behalf of the Wisely Wise team, I'd like to thank all of you here because you've always been a really great audience and participants, and particularly at the weekend and it's Saturday. So you have tried to put some time and you have attended the session. This shows basically your enthusiasm and encouragement to learn something new. So that's a really good from your side. And please do stay safe having the COVID situation. So we request all the teachers, your students and your family to stay safe, so that precaution is better than cure. So please stay safe and wear your mask as well, and maintain distance. I know somebody would be interacting with students as well, but no, we always want all of you to stay safe. Yeah. If I think that's it, everybody has given the feedback. If that is it, thank you, teachers. So it was really lovely to see all your feedback. So thank you so much again. So yeah, a happy learning from Wisely Wise, and mainly please stay safe. And we hope to see you in the upcoming session as well. And thank you so much on behalf of me and Wisely Wise as well. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.